Hello, Robert Scheinfeld here, and I'd like to welcome you to this, what I call, online invitation to the Japanese version of the Ultimate Key to Happiness online course. I've created this in partnership with Voice in Japan in order to give the Japanese people this opportunity to first discover what ultimate happiness is, what true happiness is, and then to have the opportunity to actually experience it. Experience ultimate happiness, true happiness, every day, all day, no matter what may be going on inside of you or outside of you in your day-to-day life. So welcome. A discussion of the ultimate key to happiness must begin with what I call the big problem. What is it that's stopping us now and has been stopping us from experiencing ultimate freedom, seeing what it is and experiencing it? So let's start there. Okay, the big problem. Everybody wants to be happy, but few people are, at all or consistently. If we're happy sometimes, it doesn't last. And no one seems to have a successful recipe for getting it back when it disappears. Few of us realize it, but underneath all of our goals and wants and wishes is the desire to be happy. If I was a magic genie and I appeared in front of you and I said, I will grant you 3 wishes. Whatever you wished for, whether it was about money, or it was about your job, or your family, or relationships, or it was about your body, health and wellness, whatever you would ask for, deep underneath it is the desire to be happy. And the thinking that if you got that thing that you wished for, it would make you happy. But happiness is the big driver, sometimes hidden very deeply, but underneath everything that we work for on a day-to-day basis. That's how important it is. The big problem, part 2. You've tried all kinds of ways to be happy or happier. Odds are you've tried changing things out there in the world. You've changed jobs, you've made more money, you've changed cars or apartments or homes, you've done a different diet or exercise program, you've tried all kinds of things out there in the world trying to be happy. Odds are you've tried changing things inside yourself. You've changed beliefs. Perhaps you've done meditation or other kinds of visualization or things where you close your eyes and you go inside, or changing the way you look at things or perceive things. Maybe you've tried various forms of physical, emotional, energetic, or spiritual healing in order to be happier. Odds are everything failed, or you wouldn't be here watching this video. Just like everything failed for me until I discovered the ultimate key to happiness. Happiness is one of the most elusive desires in the entire human experience. Okay, the big problem, part 3. We are taught, or we learn, that there are positive emotions and negative emotions. The positive ones feel good, we want to experience them, but the negatives feel bad, and we don't want to experience them. We're taught or we learn that positive and negative emotions are just part of life. That's just the way it is. And we're taught to use all sorts of techniques to deal with negative emotions, to muffle them, to get rid of them, or perhaps to manage stress, is the language. What if the experts are wrong? What if what you were taught about emotions growing up was wrong too? What if the truth about happiness and emotions is completely different than what you've been led to believe it is? I'm here to tell you the experts are wrong. I'm going to show you why they're wrong and how you can experience true and lasting happiness, what I call ultimate happiness. The truth about emotions and happiness is completely different than what you were taught. I'm going to show you what the truth is and how you can experience true and lasting happiness, ultimate happiness, no matter what's going on around you. Key questions that I'd like you to ask yourself right now. Is the world truly a happier place as a result of all the expert advice, all the tools, all the techniques, all the therapies, all the modalities that have been offered to make people happier? I'd also like you to ask yourself, are you truly happier or as happy as you can be after all that you've done in your life trying to be happy? My experience is the answer to both of those questions is no. And the world won't get happier, and you won't get happier or become as happy as you can be consistently unless a huge change is made. I can show you how to make that huge change. The unexamined fantasy that so many of us have, whether we're aware of it consciously or not. Negative emotions will disappear. Only positive emotions will remain. And the positive emotion will be happiness. This is what we think will happen at the end of the rainbow from using whatever healing technique or other technique or tool that we use to try to be happier. Well, I'm here to tell you that fantasy will never become reality. I can show you why and how you can go beyond fantasy to experience true and lasting happiness, ultimate happiness. I can't just tell you how to do that. It wouldn't do you any good. You just have a bigger database of ideas and concepts in your mind. Like all the other ideas and concepts in your mental database now that haven't done you much good in terms of making you happy or as happy as you can be. I've got to help you actually experience the truth of what I've shared with you here. Actually experience true happiness, ultimate happiness, permanently, not as a blip or as something that comes and goes. This is so important. So I created an experience for you. You might think of that experience as if it was giving you puzzle pieces to the riddle of how to experience ultimate happiness. And once you get the last piece, like the video that you just saw, when you complete the puzzle, when you see and experience the big picture of what ultimate happiness is and how to experience it, you won't just have more knowledge, you'll have an actual experience of true happiness. A lasting experience for the rest of your life. Odds are you've never experienced anything like this before. Not what's shared, not how it's shared, not what happens inside of you during and after the ultimate key to happiness experience. Okay, that completes this online invitation to the Japanese version of the Ultimate Key to Happiness online course. And just so you know, if you're not already clear, this is a course that was created by me in English, and then my partners in Japan, Voice, added the Japanese subtitles, so you can completely experience the Ultimate Key to Happiness online course in Japanese. So if you look down the page beneath where this video is playing, You will see all the details for how the course works, how to register, how to enroll, how to get started immediately. And I give you a strong urging and invitation to do that. The Ultimate Key to Happiness material has changed my teachings, has changed my life, and the life of thousands of people all over the world, including many in Japan, in ways that I never would have imagined, that I never would have predicted, and that it's so wonderful to see, because I know what the teachings did in my life, how it changed my life to experience ultimate happiness, true happiness, all day, every day, no matter what's going on. And I know how deeply and profoundly and permanently it can change your life. So I give you a strong urge and recommendation and invitation to join me on this journey with my partners in Japan, Voice, to join me on this journey into ultimate freedom. Thanks for visiting and spending a little bit of time with me here. And hopefully someday we'll meet. Bye-bye for now.